In my office, there is a poster on my wall. I call my office the Justice League, and we say that every little boy is a superhero and every little girl is a Wonder Woman. And I have Justice League rules, and the number one rule is we tell the truth. And I tell that to my friends because I want them always to tell me the truth. But I also make them a promise, and that's that I will always tell you the truth. And recently, we had a case go to trial, and the very young victim in this case had worked diligently with Lotus, even through virtual means, to be prepared, talking with Lotus representatives, engaging in court prep sessions with Lotus as well as myself, preparing her for what it would be like to walk into the courtroom amongst many strangers and with her abuser feet away from her. With Lotus and myself by her side, she was ready to go. Prior to our walking into the courtroom, this young victim broke down in the hallway in tears. She stopped walking and she hung her head and she repeated, "I cannot do this." And having spent very many Thursday afternoons looking at her through a virtual screen along with Lotus, we had talked about how important it was to look in the eyes, look me in the eyes, and building rapport and building that connection. And I remember leaning in front of her, holding out my hands. My face was at her level. I had my back to the courtroom door, and I said to her, "Look me in the eyes. Let me have your eyes." And Grace Stewart of Lotus was right behind this child. And I remember her saying, "Look Aimee in the eyes." And the most miraculous thing is that because of the time, the investment, the rapport building that had been taking place all those weeks and months before, that precious child looked up and she looked me in the eyes. And that was the moment that I knew that we were going to walk into that courtroom. And so I put my arm around her shoulders and I said, "I am with you." And we took the step together. We walked into that courtroom. I placed her in the witness box. She looked at Richie Kemp, the Commonwealth's attorney, and he began to ask the questions. She answered those questions with a level of sincerity and integrity and bravery that far surpasses her years. And in that case, she not only faced her abuser, she held him accountable. She was victorious because she is a truth teller, because she is courageous and brave, and because she had the support of a multidisciplinary team who surrounded her and met her needs to the best of our ability.